Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that are preaching in the highways and byways all over the world, man. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics, and those that are scattered throughout the earth, no matter where you're born or how you look like, but through the spirit, through characteristics and Bible prophecies, it proves that we are the true Hebrew Israelites, man, of the Bible. So this topic is going to be about concerning, you know, what makes us a Israelite, you know, how are we identified as an Israelite. And I kind of want to split into three videos, and the three things that I'm thinking about is the seed. You know, it's through the seed of the Father, through the men. That's what I'm going to be dealing with in this video. Then is it the spirit, you know, spirit / characteristics, the mannerisms, and Bible prophecy, man. Things that we'll go through, or things that are a sign unto us, man, that proves that we are the Israelites. So first I'm going to start with seed. You know, it's always through the man, it's always through the Father. So this is Exodus 3. I start from verse 6. This is when Moses was in the presence of the Lord, you know, the burning bush. Exodus 3 and 6. Moreover, he said, I am the God of thy father. So father, already, you know, the male side, man. The Lord deals with the men, the fathers, the forefathers. I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, right? That's a father, male. The God of Isaac, that's a father, male. And the God of Jacob, the Israelites. And Moses did hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God. Right? It was going to the fathers, man, the male. Get another precept. This is Numbers 1 and verse 17. And Moses and Aaron took these men, not women, not girls, but men, which are expressed by their names. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upwards, by their polls. Yeah? Declared by the pedigrees after their families, man. It's determined by the father, the male side, because males carry sperm, a seed, right? It's not through the woman, right? These people that live in the land of Israel today, imposters, you know, they go through the mother side, which is off. The mother only gets given the seed by the male. Then she gives birth to the child. But where did the seed come from? The male. Right? This is Genesis 25. I'll start from verse 22. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Right? This is Rebekah, man. The wife of Isaac. She had twins in her womb. Right? And look what the Lord's going to say. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. Right? And there's 2 little boys in it. Males. And the Lord already divided them into 2 nations, meaning 2 races of people. So men are the ones that dictate a race, not the female side, the male side. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. A manner is what goes back to mannerisms, characteristics, types, kind, right? 2 different people, different natures. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Right? So that proves to you that the males, the men, decide. They're the definite factor of a race. This is Exodus 1 and verse 15, to show you how important the male side is. Exodus 1:15, and the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, so the Pharaoh, the king of Egypt at that time, was speaking to the Hebrew midwives, man, the maidens, right? Because we're in slavery, we're in captivity. And look what he's telling them to do. And see them upon the stalls. He said, if it be a son, a boy, a male child, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. Why is that? Why is that? Because they know when you have male children, you know, that's when the nation is spawned. That's when the nation becomes great. The males are the warriors. The males are the leaders. The males are the progenitors. Right? The males are the protectors. The males are the race. Because when you sleep with the woman, the race will be eradicated. See? So they say the king of Egypt said, if it be a son, then he shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. Why? So they can have them as concubines and slaves, man. But the midwives feared the Most High, which is good, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. So these women are smart, man. Number one, they feared the Most High, Yahweh, and they kept the men alive, man. Unlike these wicked women of today, man, and committing abortion and stuff like that, which is off. Right? So you're gonna get Israelite women, you know, reincarnated, you know, of the elect, you know, that are gonna stand with the men of the Lord, you know, and in order, submissive to the men. Just like these women, you know, everything's gonna be reincarnated, you know. The prophets, you know, in these times. Yeah, man, so it's through the seed. Let me get this one. This is Genesis 32 and 28. When Jacob blessed the angel, and he received the blessing after it, and said, Genesis 32 and 28, Slakia. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed. Alright? So he gave him a new name. You know, Jacob means supplanter, but now what does Israel mean? A prince of the power. Right? A prince. A prince is a son of a king, a male. Right? So the Israelites, the race of the Israelites comes with the men, man. Starts with the men. That's where the seed is. Right? Yeah, prince is the son of a king. Let me see if I can find something else. This is Revelations 22:16. I, Yahushua, have set mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. Offspring, man. What's offspring? Offspring is children. Yeah? Offspring is children. Offspring is children. So yeah, the Lord recognized his lineage. When you go to Matthew's chapter 1, it goes into the genealogy, man, and all the men are named, right? Showing you the importance of the men, and also the 12 tribes of Israel are all men. They had a daughter, Dinah, but guess what? She's not mentioned for her continuing the genealogy. No, the men are. When you say what tribe you're from, you mention the patriarch, the forefathers' names. Yeah. Let me see if I can get something. Patriarch meaning the male head of a family or tribe. That's right. That's how the race begins. Deuteronomy 32:8, when the Most High divided to the nations, the races, tribes, people, kindreds, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam. It didn't say separate the daughters of Adam. Separate the sons of Adam. Right? We all come from Adam, right? But the Lord divided us through the sons. When you go to Genesis chapter 10, it shows you how the races and the Gentiles, the heathens, were formed. And it's all through males. Right? When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. The Lord's portion, Yahweh's portion, is his people, which is the Israelites. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance, man. That's it. Yeah, starting with the male. Right? So this is basically concerning the seed. Let me see if I can get the seed, the sperm. What identifies the Israelite? It's through the men. Let me get something quickly. John 7:42. Have not the scriptures said that Christ, Yahushua Mashiach, cometh of the seed of David, and out of the town of Bethlehem, where David was? Question. Let's go into that seed. So it says, well, let me see if you can hear it.
Strong's G 4690 sperma. sperma.
So the Greek word number 4690, sperma. Sperma. Sounds like what? Sperm. Who had sperm? Male or females? The males. And it says, outline of biblical usage from which a plant germinates. You know, like a plant, they have seeds. They drop seeds into the ground. Ground fertilizes it. The ground or the earth represents the woman. Right? The seed represents the male. And the child grows. The semen, it says the product of the semen, seed, children, offspring, progeny. Right? What did Yahushua say? I'm the seed and I am the root and offspring of King David. It says family, tribe, posterity, family, tribe, race, the 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah. It says something sown, seed included, the male sperm, by implication offspring, specifically a remnant. Yeah, issue, seed. That's it, really. Yeah, that should be it, man. That should be it. But anyways, with that, hope you've been edified. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, you know, and those scattered. You guys are the Hebrew Israelites, the true Israelites, man. Yeah, and it comes from the seed of your father. So this is the first bit. The next I'm going to go more into biblical prophecies that prove that we're the Israelites, and you know, the spirit characteristics, man. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.
Don't you dare touch me! Stand back! No! No!
Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen.